morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mass Effect 4. Did I say Mass Effect 4? Ugh, I meant Fallout 4. God. See, this is what happens when you play multiple games. I am playing Mass Effect 3 for anybody who hasn't seen it already on my channel. Like, I'm posting one video of it up a week. And, just kind of basing it off of how well... If it starts to do better than Fallout, then I'll swap them out and I'll do 2 videos of Mass Effect and 1 of Fallout. But other than that, welcome to Fallout 4. So for anyone who's wondering why I'm starting on the pause menu, it's because I left off last time in a spot that was not really indicative of jumping right into the game. So let's jump right into the game. And I need to quickly go into here and equipped. Okay, so I have those equipped. So what I need to do is I need to... Well, that was crap. Come on.
What?
Really like those artillery shots. Headphones are acting up on me because they're only working on one side. I need to replace my headphones. Oh God, come on. No, I need energy resistance. Where is my rad scorpion? Yeah. Rad scorpion steak and stim pack. So they should be coming from over here. As you guys can see, I've got a lot more defenses up than I did the last time. I believe I showed you guys that, but I don't think I really got a chance to really demonstrate all of the different...
have just teleported on our location.
Who's there?
Incoming attackers from the southwest.
I don't think we're God, I hate you, man. Never let it be said that I don't like, legitimately, the only reason Nick is with me is because of the, Far Harbor DLC. That is the only reason Nick is with me. They didn't, it doesn't really force you to have Nick. Truth be told, but it's one of those things that's like, it's fine. However, I need a lot of rat waves, so what's about to happen next? And might as well go ahead and shut down the rat scorpion steak. I saw that grenade coming. Railroad's gonna be mad at me, because of course I'm up here killing synth. Right. So we're actually good on the radiation and the energy damage. Also, with as many resources, and I know how many resources the Institute has, like, with many resources that they have, this attack, if it fails, which obviously it will, because I'm the protagonist, that's just kind of how these things work. So maybe something other than no non-energy weapons for the simple. That's not how this works. Seriously, who the hell is shooting me with a gun? Like a legitimate gun. God, I've got like 500 million stim packs. It's like energy weapons aren't really doing anything to me. It's... to thin your numbers. You are my problem.
tough fight. And I knew the Minutemen were up to the challenge.
Screw that. I know what these guys are capable of. Oh no! I failed Shadow of Steel. Whatever will I do?
I guess the Institute will think twice before tangling with the Minutemen again. I hear you're working on figuring out how to hit back at those rats. I hope you find a way, and soon. I'd like another crack at them, with the shoe on the other foot this time. I think Preston wanted to talk to you. Maybe he has some good news.
For a change? Doubt it.
It's time for us to strike back against the Institute.
I have some good news for you. Sturge has found a way into the Institute. We can launch an attack whenever you say the word.
We're going to be taking the fight to them, and see how they'll like it. We lost some good people today.
What's this secret way in?
He's been analyzing that data you brought back. Turns out, it included maps of their whole underground complex. He found some old tunnel that's still open to the surface. Cooling water for their reactor, I think. I figured you can get in that way and secure the teleporter, then use it to bring in the rest of our troops. We fight our way to their reactor, fix it to blow, and get the hell out of there.
I don't like having to rely on their teleporter.
I don't either. But that tunnel Sturgis found isn't gonna work to bring in a whole assault force. The entrance is underwater. Get the details from Sturgis. I'll make sure the Minutemen are standing by to teleport into the Institute on your signal.
Keep those dials set to Radio Freedom.
Yay! So we did it. No thanks to him. Using an energy weapon to get sense. Come on, man. So, I really should have built up the defenses around this place, like, first. Before putting up the artillery. But, yeah, that's just kind of how things go. Also, wow, guys, I am almost out of ammo for my gun. So I think we have all of the intellect I need. We've got the robotics one. I needed smithery, the blacksmith thing. Where's that? Blacksmith.
Stay safe out there.
Okay. Oh, was it blacksmith or armorer? Oh, I should have checked. Well, I'm almost at level 36, so. So I have little interest in taking out the Institute right now. So I think we're going to go ahead and jump over here. We're going to start the Far Harbor DLC. Just so for no other reason, I can finally get rid of Nick. Oh my god. Of course, I used up all my good ammo. Almost my best weapon. Little sister does the least amount of damage. Wait, I thought that said 30 for a second. So, we'll use the little sister for the time being. Hopefully I won't need to need anything else.
I hope you don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You brought a partner? Good. The more eyes, the better.
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
Nick didn't tell you? Ran with him on one of his cases a few years back, searching for some sort of lost heirloom. He needed a boat. Things didn't end well. We were double-crossed by the client once we had what he was looking for. I still have some lead lodged into my hip.
Right. Yeah, it's starting to come back to me. Sorry things ended sour.
We got out. That's all that mattered. And now you can return the favor by finding my daughter.
Yay!
We're here to help. Tell us what happened.
It's all thanks to this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
I don't care. All I really want to do is just get rid of Nick.
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
Oh, you better doggone well believe I'm going to question them left, right, and center. Push them hard. Nothing of real interest there.
Project log, lamp. Yep, it's a lamp. Filament plus power equals light. I swear, sometimes I think my parents break these things
Right, this is
just to keep me
Kasumi's
busy.
room. Let's see if she left any clues about where she went.
Nick, seriously, I was just listening to one of her logs. Will you shut up? Oh, I want to so bad. I just want to touch it. Useless. Absolutely worst follower ever. Can't lockpick. Won't let me
Project
steal.
log, radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
Yay. I know what Ohm's Law is, but I don't remember it off the top of my head.
Project log, dreams. Recording what I can remember when I wake up. I keep having the same one. I'm in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head, and then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight.
You will. So, the question is whether or not she's a synth, which, you know, when I go downstairs to
Noting out and for taste.
when I go downstairs to question her parents, we will get the full partial story anyway. Let's start with Mom.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Tell me about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
I love that she's saying all this like right next to him.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Yay! Although for some reason it gave me like the complete
Nothing
on
else
both
right
of them.
now. Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife said she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers?
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Ray. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her. Got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
Anything more you could tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
You're almost as bad as Nick. But you at least have a viable reason for being worried. And an annoying pain in the ass. I acknowledge his legitimacy as a father to be a little bit on the annoying side. He's simply worried about his child. A feeling I do not know, but do understand. No, I wanted the glue, not the... Somehow you have 50 cal rounds.
A hidden key, huh? Good work. Just gotta find whatever it unlocks.
Of course it's good work. I mean, duh. It's not like you're doing it. Oops. Ah, damn it. So that means I have to go over here. Nope. So as soon as I'm done with this, guys, I'm gonna find a holotape thing.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synths. Synthetic people. Made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So, here's the thing. For as advanced as synths are, there's one thing a synth can't do, and that is bleed. And as sad and morbid as it may sound, we're not talking like, you know, slicing off an arm or anything. Just like a prick on the finger.
Let's tell Mr. and Mrs. Nakano what we found out.
Can we tell Mrs.
You finished
Nakano?
your investigation. Did you find anything?
Well, you...
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter's human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
It doesn't matter if your daughter is a synth, Mrs. Nakano. She's still a person who needs help.
But my daughter isn't a synth.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, Detective?
Yes.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor?
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
I know it'll be hard waiting for word, but try to carry on like normal. We'll be back as soon as we can.
Fine, Kasumi. Please.
So I will tell the railroad about the synth refugees. I believe I can do that after the mission. Which I am very much going to try and do. So we're off to the Far Harbor DLC. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to end the first video around about this point and just start the next one in Far Harbor.